Yo, what is up guys, the Primitive Empire here, super short. Welcome to another gameplay commentary. Now this is commentary 2 on gameplay 2 on day 2 of my return and my daily uploads. Thank you. I will be taking a break tomorrow probably because tomorrow will be Sunday. So if there is no video on Monday, I'm sorry, and if there is, you're fucking welcome, okay? Because I'm gonna be busy tomorrow, and if I do manage to get the time to record a video, you better thumbs the fuck up out of that video, okay? Now, I'm playing on Hacienda, as you can see, with the ICR and some domination. This gameplay is gonna be some very tactical gameplay, in the sense of, I'm not gonna be rushing around like a dumbass, saying I have the better gun skill and I have the better gun, because I really don't. The ICR is a post-up weapon, and I'm gonna be posting up. I'm gonna play this game as it is. You know, my squad is gonna be take care of the B flag, and I'm gonna take care of the enemies. I'm gonna slay the fuck out of the enemies, okay? Okay. So, now to the commentary. I have thought about doing a review in this game for quite a while. Pretty much since it came out. And I honestly wanted that to be my first video, and I feel it's one of the biggest reasons why I can't, or I didn't upload anything for the first 4 months, and that is because it is so hard for me to have such a concise review for this game, specifically when it changes so much. And I feel like the reason why my feelings on this game are so mixed is because there is a part of it that is very good. There's a part of it that is unlike no other, and that is its core mechanics. I believe Call of Duty, but more specifically for the Black Ops games made by Treyarch, to have some of the best core mechanics in the game. Now this is feelings I did not get with Infinity Ward games. This is games I did not get with Advanced Warfare games. This is feelings I only got with specifically Black Ops titles. And the only other game that I can think that has as good core mechanics is one game that is also played by a lot of bullshit, and it's another game that is also owned by Activision, and that, my friends, is Destiny. Destiny and Call of Duty have some of the best core mechanics, specifically Treyarch Call of Duty. Now, I can't necessarily explain what it is that makes this. Well, I can. What I mean by these core mechanics is the way the getting a kill feels. Getting that 100 or that 125 or that 50 go up on the screen is so satisfying, unlike any other game. You know, I haven't had this feeling with Fortnite, I haven't had this feeling with Apex, and also the way you move in this game makes a lot of sense compared to the way you get kills. Now, this was made very apparent to me when the other day I was playing Apex with my friend, and he couldn't understand why when you walked around you moved so clunkily, but shooting the guns and sliding around was smooth as butter. And it dawned on me that those mechanics aren't coherent. They don't make sense. In a way, most people aren't really playing Destiny because they love it. Now, listen. There is a way to get used to the mechanics, But at the end of the day, I feel like you're lying to yourself, or you're gonna sit there and tell me that on console, either Fortnite or Apex Legends have better mechanics, core mechanics, than Call of Duty Black Ops 4 or Destiny. This gives Activision the freedom to be the fucking assholes that they are and try to monetize the shit out of everything and come out with a fucking hammer that pretty much costs $30.
We've taken the lead.
And that is because at the end of the day, their game has the best core mechanics. Thus, core mechanics might not mean a lot to you, but I found out that the less tight money is, the more important these core mechanics are. Because at the end of the day, paywalls aren't really walls when you have money. When you have money, all you really care about is a good game that has a good feel. Doesn't matter if you have to pay, because paying is not an issue. And I believe that is the mindset of Activision, and I also believe why they been able to still be a successful game even though they've made so many wrong moves and so many shit decisions, is because at the end of the day, their game, the core mechanics of their game are very, very satisfying. That is why I feel like anybody would have an argument to saying that Call of Duty is a fucking cash cow, and they can do it because it's a slow burn. People like 420 Thunder or Thunder 420, whatever his name is, have been shitting on the game since Black Ops 2, bro, and they're still playing it. Every iteration, every expansion pack, everything there is to buy about the game, they do it. Why? Because even though they understand that what's going on is bullshit, they don't understand that subconsciously they're gonna play the shit out of this game because it's the best feeling game, and so they're gonna end up paying for everything anyway. Because if you're gonna spend 30 hours a week or I don't know, 300 hours in a game of your life, you might as well make those 300 hours as enjoyable as possible, and that is buying every content that you can. That is why YouTubers can sit there and tell you that buying DLC A or DLC B is bullshit, while they themselves can and do buy it. One, because it's a tax write-off, and two, because they're gonna spend so much time playing the game, they're gonna take advantage of anything that can help them get a fresh take on the game itself. Now listen, this was made to me very apparent by the mode Bare Bones. Bare Bones is a game that takes out the specialist. Now I don't know if you hate or love the specialist. I personally don't find any usefulness in them, and so the only specialist I use is the crash, simply because it just allows me to get my score streak sooner. However, I find myself returning to the normal game, not necessarily because the competition is a lot tougher in Bare Bones, but because every now and then, if I do get a single slightly boring of shooting my gun, I could put on a bunch of other specialists. I could put on the Seraph and shoot my pretty much sniper pistol. I could put on
To the victor,
battery
the spoil.
and nade the fuck out of everyone. I could put on ruin and kill the entire team off their spawn. And it's just it's just some fresh air to relieve the monotony that these core mechanics are pretty much the best core mechanics that there are, and they're just figuring out how many different ways they can deliver these mechanics to you. That is my current belief. If you agree or disagree, please let me know why in the comment section below. I am Supreme Ultimate Power, sub for short. This was my gameplay with a 5.71 KD, 40 kills. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.